What's so interesting to me is, let's say 20 years ago, maybe even 25 years ago, whatever it is in wrestling, they would always go out to the bar. They would get drunk, maybe, or get in trouble, or maybe they're getting girls, or maybe they're doing drugs, something, to get in trouble. Nowadays, it seems like they're playing video games. They're not getting into trouble. You think that that it's like, instead of drugs and alcohol as an escape, they're using maybe video games as like the modern day escape?
Yeah, it's definitely an escape. It's a much safer form of
Hmm.
fun,
Yeah.
and I know that when I got to the main roster, um, video games were still kind of frowned upon, and it was like, be in the ring and be working on your arm drags and stuff, and it's like, I was just in developmental where we did arm drags every day for 3 years straight. I think I'm okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, and if I'm not, and I should be doing that, like I should know that. Like if I'm not good enough at my craft, if I'm not putting butts in seats, if I'm not, if my promo game isn't right, then I shouldn't be doing these things. But if I am, I mean, that's on me, and I'll lose my spot because I'm not good enough. Because
Right.
I'm screwing off and playing video games rather than having my stuff under control, taking care of what I need to take care of, and then sitting down and playing video games. It's the same idea of like when a kid comes home, if they have homework, oh, are they going to play games first? No, 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 no. Get your work done, then you can do what you want. So that's kind of how we like force video games into the locker room. And
Hmm.
once you're done with stuff, you can come hang out. But I would always bring my computer, and I have a bunch of emulators on it, and then I bring like my PlayStation or Xbox or something, and we would just play kind of like in the locker room off and on. And then I started bringing it overseas, and we had like a Madden tournament. People were like, "Oh
Oh,
crap,
it's awesome.
this is
Yep.
really fun." And this is all before the channel started. And the biggest thing is that we would play at the airports because we'd have layovers like every so
Oh,
often.
yeah. And you're all there all the time. Yep.
Yeah, and so there'd be 10 of us, and then I break out Tekken, and now there might be like 4 guys who are close friends, and the other 6 guys are kind of like, there's 3 friends over here and 3 friends over there, but then I break out Tekken, now we're all together. People that may not normally hang out will hang out through video games. So now I'm more comfortable with you, you're more comfortable with me. Now later when we have a match, we've already kind of got a rapport, and that match is going to be a lot better than it would be otherwise because we've
Right.
had this comfortable space together.
Yep.
Um, and so as time passed, and then like the channel came to be, whenever someone from like that old line of thinking is like, "Oh, what are you doing playing video games?" You'd be like, "Yeah, this is a sponsored video that we're all getting paid for. So you wanna go back to catering and leave us alone? How about
Yeah.
that?" So,
Yep.
because if you got the time to walk around and try to police us, you got the time to be doing something that's work worthy.
Yep.
And that's always been my thought. So through all of that, now video games are like a staple in the locker room. And it's nice because there's less of that air of like walking on eggshells. And instead of like, "Hey, you're new, so we're gonna line up 10 shots at the bar, and kid, let me see what you got," it's like,
Yep.
you can get on the sticks, and if you can beat Kofi and Madden, then you can hang out with us.
Right. Right. Completely different ball game. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
I feel like maybe the agents should almost be like, okay, these guys aren't going to get in trouble tonight. I don't have to worry about them missing a town. I don't have to worry about, maybe showing up at some jail, right? I mean, you guys are it's going to be safe. You guys aren't obviously going to get in any physical trouble or get in jail or anything crazy like that
Yeah.
nowadays.
Yeah, that's one of the bigger parts of it too, is that this is a safe way to have fun, stay out of trouble.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Support us on patreon.com for $1.99 a month to watch our full shoot interviews ad-free and help our channel grow. Follow us on Twitter at the Hannibal TV for instant updates.